So we got even more features added into LeadBlasta, and this is a really big update that we have added today. Over the past sort of 7 to 10 days, we have added the ability to put in some banner ads. As you can see here, if I just expand on this here, you can see we've got a banner ad in here. We've added as well that we can put in opt-in forms. We've added as well that we can put in push notifications. And then today, what we have done today over the past 24 hours is we have added the ability to add in videos. Okay, so if I click now to preview my app with the video embedded actually in the Chrome extension itself, you can see that our video is there. Now this is a full screen preview. When it's actually published into the Chrome store, it's not going to look like that. It's going to be this kind of width that you see here. So that video is going to fit in very nicely in here once I've uploaded it. This is massive, guys. This is absolutely massive. And on top of that as well, we have added in to do the same with videos, to do the same with images as well, which can be really good. So if you want to put a call to action with a nice sort of banner ad, you can do that as well. So you've got a full screen banner ad, like a 350 by 250 kind of thing. But here's the thing about this. Right now, let's just go and check how many opt-ins I've got. I've got like 219. I checked this about 20 minutes ago. I've got 219 opt-ins in less than about a week. It's been about a week. Okay, so I'm just going to automations and then come back into lists. Yeah, still 219. That's in a week. Okay, so we did this on May the 11th. This is actually USA time. Okay, so this is behind me. I'm about 12 hours ahead of this. So it's coming up to about a week. That's consistently over 30 opt-ins in a week. Imagine you had 10 of these. That would be 2,000 opt-ins in a week. That's insane stuff. That's really crazy opt-in rates. There are people who are paying about $1 per person and happily paying that to get people added into the email lists. Okay, this is paying itself back already multiple times without me even having to make sales, just by the amount of email opt-ins that we're getting. Okay, so let's come back over into the app itself. This will not show this area here. This is just basically pulling in the metadata that you have got for the description, for your title, etc., that you've got within YouTube. It will not be showing in the app itself. Okay, so you will see here we've only got this section. So we've also got this watch on YouTube. We did find for some reason that some videos were not playing inside the Chrome extension, but we think it might be because the user of that video or the creator of that video might have set it that you could not embed the video. Okay, that's a setting that people have got inside their YouTube channels as they upload some videos. Most of them are working. I think all of them were working except for one or two, and these were music videos, so I don't know. In the case that happens, we have here watch on YouTube. Okay, so that's a backup there so that we can still force or encourage the video views. Okay, right, now here's what's really important about this as far as traffic is concerned. Apart from the strategy stuff, it gives us huge amounts of opportunities for strategy, because we can do things for product reviews. We can do FAQs for programs like Kartra, ClickFunnels, all that kind of stuff. Those are really high traffic kind of offers that you can really tap into by using this. This is something very unique and something very powerful. We know that we can get rankings just from the Chrome Store page that will start to rank just by putting some keywords in there. I've also been running, last night I was running some case study on VidAttack Alpha for a bunch of keywords. Okay, and you can see that we're starting to get rankings for these as well. Now that I just started, it's only like 37 views between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keywords. I need to do it a lot more, but it's a good look at that. Look at that, we're starting to get rankings. Some of these didn't even have any rankings when I began, and now it's got rankings. So we will have a case study for that ready soon as well, how we can use that. Now here's the thing, if you are able to drive traffic via your videos from the traffic angle, just the traffic angle, you've got to think about you're getting increased views for your YouTube video. That increases the watch time of your YouTube video, and that is, you know, good ranking factors. What you can do as well, you can use this to add a call to action to tell people to go and leave a comment, for example, underneath your YouTube video. By having that engagement inside YouTube, it's going to give you even more traffic, because then YouTube is more likely to offer your video up as a suggested video, because it knows that you get decent watch time, it knows that you get decent engagement, and if you're getting decent watch time and decent engagement, then it's very, very likely that they are wanting to encourage more people to see your videos, because it keeps people on the platform, it keeps people inside YouTube, which is what they really want anyway, so that they can sell more advertising, etc. So at the end of the day, we've now been able to add, you know, potentially a major traffic source for your YouTube videos, which in turn will drive more traffic from YouTube, because they are more likely to be able to recommend it. And this is just a game changer, guys. It's an absolute game changer. I'm kind of struggling for words, because I didn't think we could do this, and now that we can do this, it's just opened up a whole new bunch of possibilities. The affiliate marketing angle, I've been thinking about a long time for this, because you can do the kind of FAQ kind of posts. You can also do the interview kind of reviews as well. So for example, anytime I've done reviews with vendors and sellers when they've had a launch coming up, I've usually gone into 4 figures commissions very, very quickly and very, very easily. Now if you can do this kind of thing, where you can even just grab a demo video from a JV page and put it in here, then you've got a major head start over your competition, because we know that these pages, they rank really well. Once they're in the Chrome store, they rank actually very, very well. And with the ability to add multiple calls to actions, I think there's four calls to actions here. When you open this app up, your video is going to show up here. So it's going to be 1 call to action. We've got another one down here. We've got another one down here, plus this home button as well. And that's a hyperlink as well. There's 4 places there. Plus every time in here, you see these little little eye icons. These can be hyperlinks. These can be links as well. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll get these to light up green when there's a link there, and we'll just tell people, you know, if there's a green green eye, then that means there's a link there. So it's just giving us a whole new aspect of what we can do with this. This app is just turning into something really outstanding. This is world-class stuff. We've got more to add. We haven't finished yet. We're not even close to finishing yet. And we will be building an iOS and Android version, but not until we've done all the features. So we're doing everything with all the features in the Chrome extension first, and then we will do the mobile app versions as well for iOS and Android. And that gives us even more traffic potential. So yeah, there's a lot more to come. What we are looking at doing right now for the next couple of days is about the email opt-ins, so that we can make sure that we are doing double verifications and all that kind of stuff. We will be adding some analytics and some other stuff, and just in the past week we've added so much. I mean, really, we've added things for the push notifications, like how long the push notifications will show for. We can now ask for their permissions to show the push notifications, which is something we're kind of worried about, that, you know, we might be sort of breaking the rules with because there was no options before. Now we've added that option, and all these little things, they take time to build, but we're going through this really fast, really quickly. We're building this up, and that's the difference when you have a coder of this quality as your business partner rather than just somebody who you hire. That's the difference, because now what we're able to do is we're able to go and add the stuff that we see that was needed, because we're using this stuff ourselves as well. This has been a big part of my business for 4 years. It's not just over the past couple of weeks since we have built this particular app. I've been using these Chrome extensions really effectively to drive a lot of money, a lot of commissions from affiliate promotions, to drive a lot of opt-ins, but not anything like what we can do now. This is the whole thing on steroids now. We're not finished. So, you know, we've got quite a lot to come. And basically, you can even set your own app icon now as well. So you can see I've got my little icon over here, and that's better because this one here looks kind of bland. Okay, if you put something of color there, then it's more likely people can see it. And we've also added, you know, some extra things within the editor, small things, little tweaks and cosmetic things, and we will come back and work more on the themes as well. Maybe we can add some color palettes, and we definitely do want to bring back the older design, which was this one, okay, so that we can bring this back as well, and we can have that kind of animation here. You see that animation that we got here, and we'll be able to pull that back as well. All those little things will come. It just needs us to finish the basics first. So what we're doing over the next week, we're going to be doing some webinars, some training webinars, and then what we will do after that, we will go into a 30-day challenge, 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. Okay, now if you can replicate what I've been doing, and the key to that really is just finding out what's really popular in a particular niche, and we can reverse engineer that in minutes, literally in minutes, and we can see what's actually working for other people. So once you know how to do that, then choosing the apps that you're going to build should not be that difficult. You can even just swipe other people's stuff, for goodness sake. It's incredibly easy to do. That's exactly what I've done with this YouTube SEO checklist. I had my own stuff to begin with, and then I went to add to it. Okay, I went to watch some Brian Dean videos. I was taking notes as I was listening to it. Neil Patel, some other people's videos, looking at tutorials about YouTube SEO, picking up little bits and pieces. A lot of the time it's kind of jogged my own sort of ideas, or reminded me of some things I've forgotten to add and stuff like that. So by the end of me creating that YouTube SEO checklist, I had a really good curated list of actionable SEO tips that actually do work, and and that are working for people who are driving like hundreds of thousands of views to every video. People like Brian Dean, for example, he's getting like 100,000 views probably for every video. I haven't checked the latest sort of numbers for him, but it's tens of thousands at least anyway. And these guys sharing the tips how they did that, you know, they're easy tips to follow as well. You can put this into one app that you don't even need to have the knowledge about beforehand. All you need to do is do the work like I did. You just put the work in, and you know that you're building little traffic machines, assets that will be there for years. And the difference between what we can do now and what I was doing before, where I didn't update the YouTube SEO checklist for 4 years. Why? Because the guy disappeared for a while. Because I couldn't find the time to sit down I didn't want to make the time, to be honest, to sit down and go through it all. It took me a whole day the first time. And this time it took me actually about a week for this, and it's still not finished. It's not even close to being finished. It still needs some more work. For the actual checklist itself, there's still some elements missing. There's YouTube channel optimization completely missing from this right now. But here's the thing, I can do those little changes as and when I get time inside the LeadBlasta software, and whenever I'm ready, I just come in here and I click Publish API Update, and that is going to update. Okay, now if we've added any new features since the last update of your app, say for example like in the last 24 hours, we have added the YouTube video embeds, then I need to download my Chrome extension and re-upload it into the Chrome store. Okay, and then after that I can publish the updates again. We will build as well, that's another big update to come, so that we can publish directly, so that you don't ever have to even download the zip file and re-upload it, so that you can download it directly. So you don't need to download it, you can just upload it directly, I should say, into the actual Chrome store, so we can publish from here. Okay, as well as do updates, we'll be able to publish from here as well. And here as well you can see the screenshots. That automatically takes the screenshots because this is good for optimization. It will have your keywords in here as well. Okay, automatically. This is important. Little things like this make a hell of a difference. The small details make a hell of a difference. When you're in the Chrome store, when you're uploading your Chrome extension, it's asking for various sizes of screenshots. Now you can get away with just giving one, which is what I did for years. Okay. Now this takes the screenshots for you automatically. Okay, this all happens in the background. You don't even need to think about this. So that when you're being asked for this, I used to have to go and do the light shot, for example. I would just try something like this, and I would be moving it about, and I would be looking at these numbers up here and trying to get it to go to 640 and messing about like that. So I would only ever do one. Okay, now it all happens automatic. This is incredible stuff, and these are images saved that you can download, that you can upload into the Chrome store, already done for you, already sized for you. Okay, and soon we'll be able to do all of the publishing, all of it from inside the actual app itself. So if you haven't grabbed LeadBlasta yet, get it now, because once we start that challenge, which I think is going to be in about 2 weeks time, then we switch to monthly. Okay, and there's no going back after that. We switch to monthly, and that's going to be 37 a month or 67 a month. So the prices for annual will be relative to that. So we're not going back to like the prices right now. You can get right now for $197 a year 10 apps. If you had 10 apps that was bringing in just 100 people per week, 100 opt-ins a week, you would be growing your email list by 1,000 people per week. Here's another thing that people don't think about, okay, and this is one of the biggest gripes I've ever had with internet marketing when it comes to list building. It's things like solo ads, okay? I hate solo ads. You know why I hate solo ads? Because they're the most untargeted traffic ever. I remember I had an argument with somebody. In fact, I even refused to argue with him because he wanted to set up a webinar because he was selling solo ad traffic, and he believed he could go and make a bunch of money by having me on a webinar for a YouTube SEO software. And I was always skeptical, but I did the work and whatever was needed to get through that. And what happened then was we had very, very few sales. And here's why we had very, very few sales. Those lists from those solo ad people are not targeted. They're so generic, make money online. With this, if you want to sell solo ads, you can build solo ads lists of people that is really targeted. So if you wanted to build an SEO list, you can put an SEO checklist kind of thing up here, and it doesn't even have to be a checklist. It can be actually a review. If you want to build for list building, people are interested in list building or funnel building, you could have a whole bunch of these around ClickFunnels. If you want to do this for copywriting, you can do it for copywriting, put in a whole bunch of different copywriting tips and stuff like that. You can get really segmented with this. So if you do want to sell solo ads, you can actually go and charge more. You can actually sell your traffic or rent your traffic that way as well. Okay, if you wanted to do that. I wouldn't personally do that, but you know, each to their own. People want to monetize the email list, and that's one way that you can do it. But it's never ever ever before been targeted. And I might even add into this some kind of traffic exchange opportunities. I won't call them solo ads. We will call them something a little bit more intelligent than that, because these will be targeted traffic, whereas solo ads is traditionally just sort of broad match, kind of interested in marketing, interested in making money online kind of thing. What we would have then is very, very targeted. Say, hi guys, I've got like 3,500 people opted in for my YouTube SEO checklist, or 4,000 people or 5,000, whatever it might be. I'm looking for offers. Okay, and that offer could be like something you do with affiliate commissions as an affiliate, or it could be something where you're going to sell per click, or it could be something else, and we can build that in as well. So these opportunities exist as well. I mean, we've just got started with this. We just started scratching the surface, and what we can do with this now is just crazy stuff. Okay, so you can do your images, you can do the videos now. I'll do a separate video on images. I'll probably cover that on one of the webinars, and a separate shorter video on images, and a separate shorter video on videos as well. Okay, so that we can get into the strategy stuff. But fantastic update, really powerful update. It's a game changer, absolutely freaking game changer. So we can now have in our Chrome extensions embedded YouTube videos that we're playing. Okay, and the ramifications of that as far as strategy is huge, as far as traffic is huge. Okay, as far as possibilities, it just multiplied our options overnight. Fantastic addition. Thank you for watching.